Okay, players, it's about that time. It's time to get to the quizzing. Here we go. The casino game begins with a deal of 5 cards per person. Is it blackjack? Sometimes it ends in tears. If you went for blackjack, you just jacked that up, didn't you? It's draw poker. Who's got that poker face? 92,000 of you do. Draw poker starts with 5 cards to everyone and ends with at least someone losing a ton of cash. Hopefully that won't be you tonight. Ready to make a bet on Q2? Of course you are. You're always ready, aren't you? Which place was not once part of the British Empire? Mexico, India, Australia. British Empire was vast and wide at one point. You know, the Brits were all about conquering back in the days, but they didn't make it to Mexico. No, they didn't. And you conquered that one, didn't you? 137,000 of you did. British occupation of India is well documented. Australia is part of the Commonwealth, so enough said there. But present-day Belize is the closest British rule got to that. Freudian psychology, ego, was Medusa, Fury, Harpy, Gorgon. I used to love the tales of Medusa, scare myself silly. She was pretty furious, but she wasn't a fury. Medusa was a Gorgon. Of course, you remember that. 81,000 of you slithering forward like her hair. Medusa is a boss biatch. I mean, I use a comb to tease my hair. Medusa uses mice. Stare at me the wrong way, I'll give you my stone face. Stare at her anyway, and your face will turn to stone, and so will your body, actually. Have you been racking up those HQ coins? You know you can use coins anytime during this game to buy extra lives by tapping on the heart icon, right? Q8. What type of bird hit Fabio in the face moments before this clip? Who did that? Was that a goose, a duck, or a pigeon? Ouch, is all I can say. Fabio was furious. What was he furious at? What started out as a fun coaster ride for Fabio ended in a face full of goose. You're getting loosey-goosey, 55,000 if you are. The year was 1999. The ride was Apollo's Chariot. The place was Busch Gardens. And the result was a beefcake legend with a very bloody nose. I hope you knows the answer to this one, because it's our first prize question of the game. Okay, there's money at stake now. You'll have a choice to make if you get this right. Either take what's in the pot or move on and try to win the lot. Okay, $10,000 is our jackpot tonight. As you know, good luck with this next one. Q9. What American writer inspired the character of Emerson? Walt Whitman. It's not exactly a compliment. I'm told you inspired Dracula. He didn't drink blood, but he still inspired Dracula. It's Walt Whitman is the answer we were looking for here. All right, nice job. 36,000 of you sinking your teeth into that one. Bram Stoker was Walt Whitman's biggest fan. Many speculated that he modeled the original Dracula after Walt. Both were very hairy dudes, and it was no coincidence. I know you are bloodthirsty for some cash right now, so let's see what we have for you in the bank right now. 9 cents we are offering to 36,234 players. 4 questions to go till the next stash of cash. So you want to be an early winner right now? Or you want to come with me and take your chances? All right, 6,675 early winners in the game. Congrats, everyone, including Ninosh right there. You can nosh on some doggy treats or something with that 9 cents. Why not? 36,828 still in the game as we move on to Q10. This old commercial features a future star of what TV show?
Could be the best tasting lettuce and tomato hamburger ever!
All right, Saturday Night Live, The Simpsons, or Seinfeld. It's always fun to see where they get their start, isn't it? You never know where you might find some of these actors and actresses. This may be the happiest I've seen anyone get over burgers. It is Seinfeld, of course. Did you know that one? 34,000 of you did. From a super happy dude harping on about burgers to a repressed neurotic based on Larry David, Jason Alexander has quite the range, doesn't he? It's quite funny. Q11. This is a baby of what species? Oh, look at the little baby. But what is it? Is that a wallaby? Is that a zebra? Or is that an aardwolf? What kind of baby is that? Lovable and huggable and squeezable. If you went for zebra, you get 0 for that one. It's aardwolf. That wasn't too odd for 31,000 of you. I'm surprised you know about aardwolves. Never seen that creature before in my life, but it's cute. I'm going to be real here. The babies are way cuter than the adults, though, right? Don't laugh, but that little one right there is related to the hyena. It's an aardwolf, as you know. Well done, Q12. Which artist has shared a Razzie Award for Worst Original Song in a Movie? Stevie Wonder, Phil Collins, or Billy Joel? You wouldn't think any of them could ever make a bad song, would you? It's Stevie Wonder. You didn't have to wonder if you tapped on Stevie 20. Famous novel, Calvin Coolidge, Herbert Hoover, or Warren G. Harding. You know the novel. If you tapped on Warren G, I'm going to have to regulate the chillest one here. Calvin Coolidge. You're keeping your cool right now on a savage question. 21,000 of you down. 6,147 of you still in the game. Time to get an extra life if you don't have one on stash, okay? You have a few seconds to get that done. The Great Gatsby is F. Scott's most famous novel, of course. It's published in 1952 when Calvin Coolidge was Commander-in-Chief, and you got that right. So you are commanding some cash right now, 49 cents. We are commanding for 6,147 players. 4 questions until the next cash prize. So what's your choice? 2,085 of you early winners of the game. 100 still in the game. All right, we've got lots and lots of work to do, so let's go with the next question. Q14. The name of this plant includes a reference to which of these? Seen this plant before? Small mammal, famous song, bodily function. All right, you badass botanists, it's time for you to shine. This one's for you right here. It's not as bad as you may think, but it is a bodily function That's what we were looking for. You were functioning well there. That was a toughie. 3,889 if you got it right. It may look like a daisy, but that flower is Achillea tarmica, aka the sneeze wart. With my allergies, I bet it lives up to the name each and every time. Excuse me. Q15. Which of these Will Ferrell movies has made the most money at the worldwide box office? The House, Holmes and Watson, Blades of Glory. He's a funny guy, that Will Ferrell. If you went for Holmes and Watson, what were you thinking, son? Is Blades of Glory. You're skating on thin ice right now. 2,703 if you want a brutal question. The House made a modest 34 million. Holmes and Watson. Yes, really. You can't make this up. They all look great on my plate, but Edward had a thing about asparagus. You spared yourselves there, 938 of you did. According to Jane Ridley's book, the heir apparent Edward believed odd numbers of asparagus stalks brought bad luck. Any excuse not to eat your veggies, right, Edward? But will you consume this cash that we've got in the bag right now? $1.60 we're offering to 938 players. 4 questions until the next prize. $1.60. Almost 1,000 of you, 580 of you swiping the cash right there. Well done to you guys. 789 standing strong in the game, ready to go as we move on to Q18. Which of these is a moon of the planet Gustav Holst called the bringer of old age? Titania, Galatea, Calypso. What do you think? You'll be over the moon if you get this right. There are many moons out there in the solar system, but none quite as fun to dance to as Calypso. That's the moon in question, and that was a toughie. 114 of you nailed it, though. In Holst's orchestral suite, the planets, Saturn may be the bringer of old age, but hopefully the stars will bring you some cash tonight. Q19. Colin Farrell recently told a tale about being recklessly hungover on the set of what film? Minority Report, Alexander, or Phone Booth? Well, he is a bit of a bad boy, isn't he, that Colin? We've all had those mornings after way too much fun the night before, haven't we? The answer is Minority Report. You are reporting the right answer. 70 of you still in the game. Colin worked on set after a boozy B-Day celebration, and that was the day he had to nail this line. I'm sure you've all grasped the fundamental paradoxical pre-crime mythology. Needless to say, it took 56 takes. Don't know how I got through that one. And I'm stone cold sober. Q20. A dessert made with sweetened pureed chestnuts shares its name with a geographical peak found where? France and Italy, Russia, or Switzerland? That sounds tasty, doesn't it? Delicious dessert shares its name with luxury pens as well. It's France and Italy. You moved that mountain. 38 of you standing strong. Mont Blanc is the tasty treat named for the highest mountain in the Alps in France and Italy. The pens, however, are made in Germany, and this is made in New York. Our next prize question, and you know it's our last one of the game. It could be worth a pretty penny. If you get it right, you'll choose to either stash that cash or make the dash to the jackpot. You'll have to make it to Q25, though, to win the $10,000. Let's go. Q21. The document in this portrait is thought to be a depiction of what? Look closely. There's a piece of paper right there. For what's on it? An executive order, tariff, or treaty. It's a big one right here. So choose wisely, tap wisely, players. The dark helped facilitate peaceful trade, not a tariff, but a treaty. That is a treat for how many? Just 13 of you made it through. That was Gilbert Stuart's Lansdowne portrait of President Washington, and it's said to be alluding to the signing of the Jay Treaty with Great Britain. What treat do we have in store for those 13 players? 12 players, actually. $125. There's a nice chunk of change, as I like to say. Way more than change right there. 125. 7 players chose to take the cash. Well done to you guys. Bernie Bros 69. Apple Girl, you as well. 4 still playing. All right. Here we go. 4 players left in the game as we move on to Q22. Who is the leader of the country that uses .ch as its internet country code top-level domain? Xi Jinping, Sebastian Pinera, or Yuli Maurer? I will not be saying those names again. Thank you very much. 3 leaders that will get your tongue twisted, but the answer is Yuli Maurer is what we were looking for here. 4 of you got it correct. Well done to you 4. The country that uses CH as its internet country code top-level domain is Switzerland, and the current president is Yuli Maurer. As our 4 players left know well. Q23. Which US state's seal boldly features more than one bear? Alaska, Missouri, California. The lucky 4. Are you lucky or are you that smart? Watch out, Goldilocks, because this seal has 3 bears too. Missouri is the correct answer here on Q23. All 4 of you nailed it again. Nice work. Alaska's seal bears no bears, just a seal, fish, and a couple of horses. California is getting grizzly with 1 bear, but Missouri has them all beat with 3 bears. Papa bear, mama bear, and baby bear. Q24, you are 2 questions away from the jackpot. Good luck to our 4 players. Which of these companies was co-founded by a candle maker? Kimberly-Clark, Unilever, Procter & Gamble. Ooh, this is exciting. I love it. When it gets... in the game right now, Procter & Gamble. Lost one there. You must have taken too long to tap. 3 players left in the game. The founders of Procter & Gamble were an Irish soap maker, James Gamble, and English candle maker, William Procter. We are keeping it lit as we head into the final round with 3 players left in the game. We've got 10 G's in the bag. Our 3 players made it all the way through to Q25. Our last question of the game. Can they make the jackpot tonight? Send all your luck in the chat. They're going to need it. Q25. What did the national newspaper refer to as a sinful waste in the 1920s? Bicycles, word puzzles, telephones. Everything riding. Right. All 3. Sinful waste of time. Another column 4 days later predicted their swift disappearance. Both were wrong. I hope you weren't. It's word puzzles for the win tonight. And we have 3 winners. You smashed it. Oh my goodness, congratulations to our 3 winners tonight. You guys, I believe, are our first jackpot winners of season 4. Making history tonight. We have Andrew Tabs, we have Lemon Bow, and we have T. Shrake, all taking home $3,333.33. Season 5, excuse me. Yes, well done to all of you guys tonight. Our first season 5 jackpot winners. Absolutely awesome. Well done to all of you. Another stupendous game, HQTs. You totally smashed it. You came, you played, you slayed. I'm Sharon. You could always find me here right on the socials. Okay, winners, stop by, say hi, and the rest of you as well. We're back tomorrow with Taylor Swift Trivia Night. So get ready to shake, shake, shake while the haters hate. Okay, no hating tonight though. All love to our 3 winners. Until then, have an awesome rest of your night and see you next week. Bye, guys.